Go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the very first episode of Deric Cahill's Southwest Florida's Funniest But Not Known Artists. I'm here with Jordan Owens. My name is Deric Cahill at DFC Hall. Just to give myself a quick pitch. I want to ask Jordan Owens. You've been known. I've actually watched your YouTube videos of, interviewing the Southwest Florida comics. You have, right?
Yes, yes. I have my own show that seems very eerily similar to this.
Anything else?
No.
You're not supposed to be the funnier one on my show, so...
I'm sorry.
I was waiting for you to die out, so... Anyways, I understand that you have done, interviews with the comics that have, performed and stuff like that, and I was inspired by you. Because, The Tonight Show, and then, everybody else has their own shows, so I decided to give it one of my own. I want to ask you a question. You've been doing stand-up comedy for how long?
A little over a year now.
A little over a year. How many, obviously a round number, how many shows have you done?
Probably a little over 70.
70 shows. Wow. And how often have you performed, like, on a weekly basis?
On weekly, it can change. You can have like 3 to 4, and then you can have a slow week with one, Usually, I try to, it's usually about at least 1 or 2 a week, hopefully.
1 or 2. Have you ever been interviewed before?
Well, season 1, episode 4, Mr. Amato interviewed me for Comics Corner, which you know.
But you were hosting that show. Did he turn the mic on you?
Well, we just kept filming, and he said, "Do you want to be interviewed now?" So then it ended up, yeah.
So to be quick, he did turn the mic on you.
Well, we had 2 mics. We were really professional on that episode.
So you had a mic and he had a mic?
Yes, we both indeed had a mic.
How did that feel for you? Because you were obviously the host of the show. When you hosted it, he had a microphone.
No, well that was fine. In fact, it's easier because I don't know. $77. I don't know about you, but like my arm got tired, so I like it better when there's 2 mics.
But as the host, to be hosted, what was that like?
Well, that was fun because you actually get more time and you get to speak more. It's fun. It's fun.
It was fun. But when you were being hosted, so you were the host, right?
Not in that episode. I guess you would say Amada hosted that episode, I guess.
So you have not hosted all of your own shows?
Well, yeah, because I was the the guy that got interviewed during one of them, yeah.
You're laughing right now, but this is a very serious topic.
It's very serious? There was 1 episode I did not host.
That's fine because you're a comic. You shouldn't have to host all your own episodes because me personally, I find you a very funny comedic.
Thank you.
That's not a real word, but I made that up right now for you personally. Now, I watched you tonight. You had, or what'd you do? You hosted? Or you were a feature act? What were you? What were you tonight?
Were you here tonight?
I was here, but I don't know the title that you had.
Well, no, I opened up the second half, technically.
But what is your title?
Opener? Oh.
So you opened, like, a few people hosted or opened, and then there was the headliner, right?
Okay, there's 1 host, not a few people hosted. There's 1 host tonight, and then I opened up the second portion of the show, yes.
Awesome. I mean, how many times have you done that?
Open?
Hosted.
Hosted?
Well, you said you opened a few times. You hosted the second half, right?
No, there was 1 host. It was Andy. Did you pay attention?
Listen, I was paying attention. Listen, you've clearly been drinking. I didn't even bring my beer up with me. I thought I did.
Look how lost you are without your beer.
I'm not lost. Listen, you're the host. Did you say beard or beard? Because I have my beard. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have my guy there. I'm probably not going to put this on YouTube. I'm not going to be a rival just yet. This is my first show. I watched your first show. It was pretty good. This one isn't going as well as planned. But listen, we're at Fred's in Naples. There's your video cameras over there. Are you recording this?
No, because all my tape ran out.
Oh, so is that an excuse to not film your first show?
Well, this is your first show. It's not my first show.
It's your first show being recorded, though, as an interviewee. Because you know what inspired me by this? There are a lot of people in this world that do stand-up comedy. Am I right?
Yes, that is a true statement.
Absolutely. Now, what I think is that there are a lot. You interview what, 1 a week?
I try to. Sometimes it's less than that, but yeah.
No, and that's honorable because I feel like 1 a week. Try to spread the comedic everything. How many times have you obviously I don't even ask. You said once.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm doing is I want to turn the tables. When I was sitting over there watching you do your last interview, I said, you know what? This is a cool guy. He needs to be heard. That's why I decided. I said, you know what? His name's John, my recorder. I said, you know what? Will you record me, interview him, because I feel like he has some good things to say.
Thank you, sir. Are you paying him well?
He's paying me.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm the talent.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry, Mr. Cahill.
You are forgiven.
Thanks.
I feel like I gave you the mic for no reason. You just said one word. He's not paying me for that. But
True.
Anyways, well, what was the name of my show?
Unknown Florida Comedians.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be an unedited scene of Jordan Owens.
Jordan Owens.
What's your show called?
Mine's Comics Corner on YouTube now. Pierce.
Do you have a Twitter name?
Yeah, Pierce0810.
Like P-E-E-R or P-I-E-R?
P-I-E-R-C, like Pierce.
Oh, Pierce, like your ear pierce. Okay, cool. Pierce
0810.
Because he has a lot of Twitter followers, and or just like international. He's very cool. He branches out internationally. So this is Jordan Owens, very cool Southwest Florida comic. I love him. Before we got here, I was a little bit weird. I said, let's get weird, and that's for what's that show called? What? Workaholics.
Okay.
This guy over here doesn't watch Comedy Central. But anyways, Jordan, what's your Twitter name for all of his followers?
Pierce0810.
Follow him on Twitter, because he's a cool dude. He hosts, I feel like I'm really trying to do a interview here, right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and end it right now.
Can I tweet with you?
That's the end.
Thank you for watching Deric Cahill's Unknown.